Hello, I'm Yenakiyeve and you're watching Break the Fake. They make them, we break them, and tell you all you need to know. Today we're diving headfirst into the madness that is the Russian Festival of Absurdity, with their latest installment titled Investigation into the Attack on Crocus City Hall near Moscow. Now, just when you thought the terrorist gunfire had faded away and former President Medvedev had already pointed fingers, you could smell the ridiculousness brewing from miles away. So, here is where it gets really bananas. Now they are dragging Poland into the mix. Would you believe that? At first glance, it sounds serious, but if you sift through the Russian propaganda press, it boils down to the daughter of one of the alleged accomplices of the Crocus concert hall attackers claiming her dad's chilling in Poland. And no, it's not the perpetrator's daughter. It's the daughter of someone who was a cousin of someone that someone knew. Complicated? For sharp Russians, not so much. They've already got it figured out. Poland's behind this, just like the USA. Another ISIS plea falls on deaf ears, by the way, for the fearless guardians of the Russian Empire's security. Let's rewind a bit. On the 22nd of March, at least 144 people perished in the attack on Crocus City Hall near Moscow. It was Russia's bloodiest terrorist attack in 20 years, since the Beslan school siege. ISIS, province of Khorasan, an Afghan branch of the organization, claimed responsibility. Yet Russian authorities, without any evidence so far, insist it was the Ukrainian intelligence, along with Western intelligence agencies. They were behind the attack. That's what the Russians believe, right? The list is still open, so don't be surprised if your country turns out to be involved, no matter where you live. Now, if you've been keeping up, you probably heard about Russia getting hit hard by flooding. So it's not just Ukrainian drones, now it's Mother Nature taking its revenge as well. Well, it seems like fate finally decided to take a swing at the empire. We've been waiting for this moment for a while now. And you know what's crazy? Just one disaster is enough to make Russians start acting like they are the ones being invaded, just like in Ukraine. Remember those photos from yesterday of people stranded in flooded areas, afraid to leave their homes because of the massive looting by so-called rescue services? This is madness.
Мы не уедем с домов, мародеры. Мы будем до последнего. Вы, говорит, эвакуируйтесь, пожалуйста. Только у нас в наглую растаскивают, нас залазят. Красно-белые обворовали, в дома залезли. С лодочек, которые якобы зрители, подходят и просто обворовывают дома.
Now let's talk about something absolutely ridiculous happening in Orsk. It seems like we've got a bunch of marauders on the loose, going around liberating refrigerators and washing machines from the locals. Seriously? I mean, come on. Who in their right mind steals appliances like they are treasure from a sunken ship? It's like a bad joke, but unfortunately, it's real life for these poor folks. Let's hope they catch these appliance bandits soon, before they start eyeing up toasters and microwaves too. Everything is ready, the boats are ready to go to collect the flood victims' belongings. And here comes a meddlesome voice.
Журналисты, вы можете рассказать, куда вы поплыли?
44А.
Куда еще раз?
44А.
А там у вас что?
В подъезд зашла вода, первый этаж.
Вы людей поехали вызволять?
Нет. Имущество холодильник, все это поднять, стиральную машину.
Ага, поняла, спасибо.
Talk about a Russian own goal. In occupied Yenakiyeve, a Russian plane had a major malfunction. And guess what? It dropped a massive 1,500-pound FAB bomb right onto a freaking store. I mean, seriously, who's flying these things? A blindfolded monkey? This is the kind of absurdity you just can't make up. It's like they are competing for the Darwin Awards on a national level. And you know what's even crazier? This isn't even the first time something like this has happened. It's like they're on a mission to outdo themselves in the stupidity department every single day.
Это полторушка.
Полторы тонны, да?
Это полторушка. Это не 500.
What other news from Mordor, you may ask? Well, Russia's permanent representative to the UN, Vasily Nebenzia, has said that the only topic of international meetings on Ukraine would soon be Ukraine's unconditional surrender, and he recommended that the West should prepare for it. Let's take a look.
Уже очень скоро единственной темой для любых международных встреч по Украине будет безоговорочная капитуляция киевского режима. Советую всем вам заранее к этому подготовиться.
So, first there was Kiev in 3 days. Then it was get as much possible out of 4 regions in Ukraine. After that it was time for negotiation. Now we're supposedly on unconditional surrender. So, what's next? Also, do we agree that Ukraine should surrender? Absolutely not. The Ukrainian people have been fighting for more than 2 years against Russia, who launched a full-scale invasion on their nation. It's Russia who's dropping dozens of missiles on Ukrainian soil every single day. And now we want you to imagine just one regular day, right? One regular day for Ukrainians in the city of Kharkiv. The weather's great, and you decided to play football with your mates. What can go wrong, you may ask? Well, Russia can go wrong. Let's take a look at what Ukrainians have been going through during these 2 years already. It's not some sort of disaster movie, you see, this is real life. After watching this video, ask yourself once again, who's the terrorist and who should surrender? Who would you support? It's Ukraine that still needs our backing and that still needs anti-aircraft missiles to protect its people. We dedicate this once again to Speaker Johnson. Pass Ukraine aid now. And again, we mean it. And with this, we end this episode of Break the Fake. Please stay with us here on TVP World for more latest news and updates.